All right, today, hey, it's Dr. Justin Yam from Next Level Health Center. I'm excited to share another video today. I'm just pumping myself up because it's exciting. We're going to talk about today about the 7 requirements to properly digest your food to make sure that you get the best nutrients you need, because nutrients is something our body needs, and we're constantly a new cell every 30 months total. Like we get a new stomach every 5 days, we get new skin, new blood cells every 4 months, new skin cells all the time. It's always constantly changing. Yeah, you don't like that dust that's all over in your house, that's actually your dead skin cells, okay? We're constantly changing, and we gotta have the right nutrients to get the right stuff, okay? So if we get the wrong stuff, our body's gonna be affected, and it's gonna cause these things called cancer and other junk that we don't wanna have, okay? So we're talking about the 7 requirements in order to get that digestive system, to get the nutrients so your body can actually heal and grow, okay, and recover. Because most of these things people say, these diseases are not recoverable, they are, okay? So number 1 thing that most people miss is you need to have proper nerve flow. That means from your brain to your body, to your brain, your nervous system, down your spine, out to your body and back. That's your feedback, okay? That has to be working. That's what causes things to move through your system, okay? If that doesn't work, you start getting constipation. If it's overworked, you start getting diarrhea. And if diarrhea, actually things move through too fast, you get 0 nutrients, okay? So the body has no time to break it down when you're sick, so you get diarrhea, okay? And you feel tired and weak. So that thing is, you need to have proper nerve flow, okay? That's number 1 thing that's very important, that's most overlooked, is nerve flow, okay? A lot of people have changed their nutrition, but nerve system needs to be addressed and checked. Okay, number 2, movement. I'm not talking just walking around, which is great, but you have to have movement in each area of your spine. You have to have movement in everything that you do. So proper movements and right way of doing things. And we're gonna teach you some of these cool mobility movements that we teach in our office. We'll talk about that a little bit later, what we'll do there, okay? Number 3, you gotta have adequate nutrients, the right nutrients, okay, in the right season, okay? The body's constantly dynamic and constantly changing, okay? If you take a bear for an example, a bear changes depending on the season. Like in the winter, it hibernates. It has to have something to use to burn the entire time through that season to keep it warm and healthy when it comes out in spring. It's starving, okay? That's when you become a bear, people call it hangry, it's like a bear. But you gotta make sure that you get those right things, and guess what? Everything changes. Your blood pressure, everything changes through that season, so you gotta make sure you get the right nutrients at that time to support the body at that time. Does that make sense? So that's why proper nutrients in the right season is number 3, okay? Number 4 is stress, okay? Most people, when I talk about stress, they think of mental or emotional stress. You guys are attached to food that is killing you, okay? Trust me, I've been there. I have several stories that you probably hear me talk about these later on. I'm a sugarholic, man. I'm a recovering sugarholic, and it is tough, okay? I go to the stores and I grab bags of candy, and I like literally do this, like, do I buy it, do I not buy it, do I buy it, and I not buy it? Still at this time, it freaks me out, because I'm like, still have that craving, okay? Just like if you gave up a cigarette or something, it's an addiction. But it's not just that sugar, it's also like your custom things that your family cookbook. Like, I have to have this meal, I have to have this, that's my family thing, that's what we always do, okay? That's a stress response, that things that you're accustomed to, and it stresses you out if you don't get those comfort foods. But let's talk about some emotional stress. Life is not always fun. It's not always peachy, it's not always fun. It's overwhelming, it could be stressful, quote, quote, that's what we're talking about right now. And what that does is it actually shuts your gut down, okay? If I'm walking down the street and a robber jumps out with a gun, my body's saying, I don't have time to digest right now. I'm either gonna fight, or I'm gonna either fight that guy, or I'm gonna run. That's where all the blood goes to your arms and legs to run away from that robber, okay? Your body's gonna say, oh, that's cool, let's keep digesting your food. No, it goes away, okay? So if you're under that stress, that's a good thing at that point. But if it stays long term, that's what causes damage. And most of you guys here are under chronic emotional stress, okay? And what it does, it means there's no blood flow, there's nothing going to that stomach. It starts going to your legs and arms, you start getting cramps, achiness, my neck is always tight. That means you're in a stressed chronic state. So make sure you get that fixed, because that's gonna affect your digestive system. Okay, number 5, toxic pathway, okay? The same way you digest your food is the same way toxins go out, okay? So if you can't digest your food properly, you can't get rid of toxins. What happens, it bombards this thing called the liver, and the liver creates this substance called FAT. That's called fat, okay? Fat stores your toxins. That's why when people start losing weight, they have emotional breakdowns and toxicity releases, okay? But what I'm saying is you can't do that. So if you cannot break down your food and you're full of toxins, you will not break down gluten. So if you already have a gluten sensitivity or gluten allergy, that toxic pathway and that digestive pathway is not working. Okay, that needs to be fixed. So the requirement is that pathway, it's got to be open or toxics get recycled 17 times. Okay, it's like you're taking a bath 17 times, same bath water. You don't want that. Okay, number 6, we want to make sure you're hydrated. Okay, your body has to be hydrated. I know that they keep saying drink half your body weight in ounces of water. That could work, but the thing is, you got to know the exact time to drink the water. You got to know exactly, get the best benefits of that water, because it actually hydrates the stomach if you do it before your meal. And then it actually helps as the acid comes up, that it doesn't burn your stomach. Because if you're not hydrated, the acid comes up, starts burning your stomach, and the brain will say, put it down. But the brain-body connection to the stomach ain't working. The acid's going to come up, it's going to give you acid reflux. You see it's live, we got a video, we got a phone ringing in here, it's kind of fantastic. Okay. Number 7 is we want you to slow down. Slow down and eat your meal. I talked about this in some of these other videos I've made on Facebook, is chew your food and slow down. Shut off technology, okay? Because you're looking at the news, you're looking at this, you're reading about Facebook, you're getting angry at all the stuff that's going on Facebook. I get it, okay? You might be watching this during your lunch period, I get it, okay? But slow down, okay? Slow down and enjoy your meal. Slow down, chew your food, calm yourself down, because if you eat really fast, you're in that same state that we talked about with stress, with that robber jumps out and you're not going to break down your food. You're going to feel heavy, lethargic. About 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you're like, I'm so tired, I'm dead. Okay, you've got to slow down. Okay, so the top 7 things that are required. So we need proper nerve flow, we need proper movement, we need proper nutrients, eating in the seasons. We need to start finding out what the stress is and eliminating your stress. We need to get sure that pathway, the digestive pathway, is open and the toxins are coming out. You need to stay hydrated, and you need to slow down and enjoy your food, because food is fantastic and it tastes good. So I'm big on eating healthy and having good food. So those are 7 requirements. I can't wait to see you at this event that we have going on for you, okay? This event is fantastic. There's only a few seats left because we've been doing this for a little while, but it's an event that the Arugula does open their facility up for us, so we come in and talk about how to kickstart and cut through the crap of your digestive system, okay? We gotta get through that. So at September 14th at 6:15 at Arugula Deli here in Isle Falls, we're having this awesome dinner event. It's a free dinner event. Don't forget that. It's free. So down below you see a link to click on that reserve your tickets. There's only a few seats left, so make sure you grab them. And we're going to be diving into way more detail of how to get these things better. What you need to do on your own, so you're going to actually have a whole start things, and we're going to teach you how to start implementing them in your life. Not just saying, here, do these things. We're going to teach you how to do it. Okay? How to start implementing these things and when to do these things. So this is going to benefit you whether you like it or not, but you're going to have a fun meal. It's going to be fun entertainment. I'm kind of a goofball like that. I like to edutain, so I educate you and entertain you at the same time. It's going to be a blast, and I can't wait to see you at the event. So again, click down below, grab the link. And one more thing, if you want to share this with someone that has any of these problems, click them, share it with them, let them have an opportunity to come in, okay? Look forward to seeing you guys at the dinner.